Okay, welcome to part 3. I decided that before I show you how to do the ring, I'm just going to show how faster it is to use the oxy torches. So, set this up, get a good zoom. And we'll turn on the torch. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing and heat up the bend. You see how much faster that is. You get a lot more heat, and it's a lot quicker process. By using the oxy torches. See if I can fix this one. Yeah, not bad. Turn off the oxygen first. Then other gas. So that's how much faster that works. Like I said, it is a lot faster, but it is more expensive. So that's that. I already rebent these, so you can see there's a little bit of bend in them. So now you can put more if you want, or whatever. I like this amount. So all that's going to need to be done is just a little bit of spray paint or whatever. But the next thing is the ring that goes around, your wrist from the actual Shuko. Now, what I found the best way is I have let's see, let me grab my scale. I've got a piece of PVC pipe, and from outside to outside, it's 3.5 inches. I like to use this size. I think this works good for me. Anything this size that's sturdy will work. So I'll show you how to do this real quick. It's actually very simple, very easy. What I'm going to do is I got my 1/2 by 1/8 inch bar stock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it on the side and get my vice grips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to want to clamp these two together. You want a real tight grip on it, so then it's going to be clamped down there like that. Now the next step, I'm going to grab some gloves just so my hands don't get really dirty from the steel. It is all about just twisting it and turning it. You want to start right here and just roll it around. This steel does bend pretty easily. Just a matter if you can get a good grip on it. Now when you get towards the end, see how this is going to be in the way of you finishing it? You can undo it and move it around to, you know, the back side of it or whatever. Make sure everything is straight. Clamp it back in and then finish up your roll. You want to go over where you started, like that. So see? That's done. Now next is what I want to do is move this out of here. I'm going to pop this in my vise. Grab my hacksaw, and right where they line up, right where they meet, that's where I'm gonna want to put my line. If you have a Dremel, that works faster. Alright, so you got your one ring, and you'll have more than enough on that bar to make your second ring. And you'll notice that it's not, you know, in line or whatever, but by just using your hands and just bending this and pushing it together, you know, if you have a vise, you know, taking a hammer, smacking them together, that'll bring everything together too. The closer you can get your lines when you cut it, the less of this you're going to have to work with, or less you're going to have to work at it to get them to come close and touch. I find if I just use my hands that I can get them relatively close. So now I got a small space. This is where, if you have the option of a welder, welding this space right here to close them up, that will, you know, help out. But what I found is when you have your piece of leather, here I got a scrap piece, I'll show you. If you take this and you actually wrap this around, so you're starting off right here with that in the center, wrap this over it. And then in the next video, when I show you how to put the rivets in, you put a rivet on either side of where the split is in the middle, and that'll hold that in place. And see how there's not a lot of pressure on this or weight or pull? It's all in here. You should be all set. So when this is all done, I'm going to have my piece of leather in there. Try and fold this up. We're going to take our leather belt that we got, attach everything with rivets. Like I said, I'll show how to do that in the next video. And there you have it. You know, once this is all repainted and your metal's painted, you got a nice belt on there, any color you want, I guess. And you got your own set of, you know, traditional looking Shuko. So the next video will probably be Thursday. I gotta let that belt dry, and I got some other stuff, other orders I'm working on. Besides that, I'm not gonna post this, I'm just gonna say it, so whoever watches this, I guess they're lucky. The free giveaway question, which is the first person to comment on what the 3 sacred treasures of Japan were. So the 3 sacred treasures of Japan. There's 3 things, list them, and you'll win that claw looking deal that I showed in my other video. So that's really about it. Sorry if this isn't the best how-to video. I haven't really done these before, so I'm not really good at it. But any questions or anything, you know, I'm more than willing to help you out with. Hopefully everything, you know, works out good. And in the next video, I'll show you how to finish it all up, and you'll have yourself a nice set of Shuko. All right, later, guys.